Hey guys, Justin here with the Gear Shack. We've got a kind of a exclusive early release knife right here. I wanted to bring you a quick overview of. We've got the new TOPS Muley Skinner. Not fully released yet, but they released, I believe, 3 or 4 of them at Blade Show. I was able to pick this one up on Saturday morning. So I've had it now about 5 days or so. I haven't put a whole lot of time on it, a whole lot of use, but from what I have handled of it and what little I've used, I see a lot of potential in this knife. So we've got 154 cm blade steel, G10 handles with the nice orange liners. I really like the contrast of this. It's a good color combination to me. Stands out. As you can see, you lay it down in the grass, it's easy to see. But as you can see, you can lay it down there. You've got a little bit of high vis to it. So I do like that touch. We've got a overall length of, from what I've measured, 8 3/4, blade length of 4 3/8, a handle length of 4 inches with a thickness of 1/8 of an inch. So good slim knife. We've got a full flat grind, and it just, to me, it's going to be a good slicer. It really is. I feel like it will be a good kitchen knife, camp prep knife, and a Skinner as it applies. I have feather sticked with it some. It works really well for that. Good feeling. But the handle, I will say, kind of hit or miss, take it or leave it on this middle finger tool here. I'm not really a big fan of it, but it's not enough that I make it or break it on it. My dad, he likes the feel of it more so than some of the other handles. He compared it to my Silent Hero 4, my Dicer 3. He said he liked the way that it locked into his hand. So each their own, but it is, take it or leave it. Like I said, I personally would leave it. Not a big deal either way though, really. Good jimping on it. Can be a little aggressive on the thumb when you're feather sticking, but if you're using it for what it's primary intended purpose for, you're not going to be bearing down on it that much and putting that much pressure into it. So comes with a nice Kydex sheath here, plain, simple, but we've got good lockup, no rattle, nice thumb ramp. I'm really glad to see these newer models with a good thumb ramp. For instance, like this little booger, it's got a little bit of a thumb ramp, and I don't expect a great big one. This is more of an EDC knife, but it could lend itself to have a little bit better. But they've really gotten better with that. I really like where they're going with the new thumb ramps. The sheath hardware, this is a minor thing, but if you've dealt with these, you understand the big deal. And I hope that this is what we see in the final production models when they're released. We've got slotted Chicago screw hardware, which makes a huge difference in getting them off. We've all struggled with trying to find something to grip and hold on to that so you can change the belt clip placement. That makes it 10 times easier. Also seen that I noticed on the new Sheep Creek, which if you've not seen that video, go watch it too. We've got the same style hardware. So I'm hoping that's a sign we're going to start seeing that more often. That's a minor thing, but I'm telling you, if you've tried taking it off, you understand the pain that can be. So I'm really glad to see that. But overall, this knife, like I said, handles good. It does feel good. If you've got a Camp Creek or you've handled a Camp Creek, the handle is pretty similar to that. I'll roll in some comparison pics of them. I will say that I believe, as much as I like the Camp Creek handle, this one does feel a little bit better because of the radius on the handle scales. So good positive feel. But we can feather stick. Use the curve there in it. That little bit of belly right there at the front of the knife. And it works pretty well for that. So if you need to, you can do it. So, pretty decent. I'm not the best at making feather sticks, but that does it fairly well, so I'm pretty easy, so I won't complain about it. But overall, definitely a good knife. Compared to some of the other models, we've got, we'll lay out here, we've got the Dicer 3, we've got the Poker, Maybe we'll shave these out of the way. We've got the poker here, Street Scalpel 2, and Silent Hero 4. So, side by side, we've got the Silent Hero 4. We've got the Dicer 3, which I know not a lot of people have a Dicer 3 for comparison's sakes, but the Dicer 3 is my favorite knife, so it's going to always be included. The poker, and the Street Scalpel 2. Which really, I guess if you look at it, there's some kind of similar traits there in the blade shape of it. And I actually have skinned a deer with the Street Scalpel 2. It works pretty well. But, so guys, there's the deal with the Muley Skinner and a quick rundown of it. I believe it's going to be a good knife. It's going to be popular, just like most TOPS knives. It's probably going to go really fast when it's released. And that's just because of TOPS quality. 100%, 101% made in the USA. All their blade steel, their handle materials, their hardware, Kydex, it's all sourced in the US. CNC cut, hand finished, real good fit and finish. Great group of guys. So they've earned them a real good reputation. They've become really popular. Therefore, their knives sell out pretty quick, especially new models. So don't sleep on it. With that said, if you want to be able to get a Muley Skinner ahead of time, before they're released, and you don't have a good sharpener, or you need another good sharpener to keep it in good shape, I've got the answer for you. Friday, June the 10th, 2022, at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so that'll either be today or tomorrow, depending on when this video drops, I've got a raffle that's going to be starting for these. You'll be able to purchase a ticket on my website, thegearshack.com. They're going to be $10 a ticket, 35 spots, and you'll get the Muley Skinner just as you see it. Like I said, I did purchase this at Blade Show, so it doesn't have the whistle or the blue card with it, anything like that. And you'll have the precision adjust. The precision adjust will do from 15 to 30 degree sharpening angles. You've got ceramic stone, 600 grit diamond, and 320 grit diamond stones. You just loosen your thumb wheel here, clamp your knife in, tighten it up, select your stone, and away you go. It is a great sharpener, easy to use, intuitive, and takes all the guesswork out of your angles and this and that. Push in on the back to flip it over, and there you go. You can do the other side. It is held together by magnets, so easy disassembly for storage or transport. When you get it, it'll be a part like that right there, so you can take this apart as well for storage. And it's honestly light enough if you're going on a short distance backpacking hiking trip and you're going to be in there for a couple days and using your knife a lot. Shoot, it wouldn't bother me to take it with me. So if you're going to be going on a mountain elk hunt, might be a little more than you want to take, but if you're going to be processing a lot of game, it'd be a solid option to deal with a little bit extra weight to pack in there. So there's that. But Friday, June the 10th, 2022, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, tickets will go on sale. They're going to run until Saturday, the 18th of June, until 9 p.m. Drawings for them will be on Father's Day, the 19th, sometime that evening. But get on there, get you a ticket, keep your eyes open for the other raffles that will be going on at the same time. Thank you.